Hello. Welcome back to another Rise of Empires Ice and Fire video with me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all of your previous views, likes, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, and all of that jazz. I really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are doing the ABC, the 1, 2, 3, the 5 things every new player must know or understand. This is basic concepts about the game. What my hope is that this video I can stick on the front page for new subscribers, new visitors to my page, and they're going to basically get a kind of understanding of some of the core concepts behind the game. Now, obviously, a lot of people out there have been playing this game as long as I have, if not longer, and they will go, oh, I know all of this stuff, this is boring. I would remind everybody out there that there are far more new players in the game than there are regular players. This game gets enormous amounts of people logging in and starting accounts every day. And those people are the people I'm trying to talk to, and I want to encourage to continue to play the game. A lot of them will just stop playing the game because they don't understand, or they get a bit bored, or they get a bit annoyed, and they don't know what to do. This video is for you. So, the ABCs of Rise of Empire. Rise of Empire is a RTS MMO. That means it is a real-time strategy, massively multiplayer online game. Basically, that means that you are playing in real time with millions of people around the world. Maybe not millions, hundreds of thousands of people around the world. And like everything in life, hundreds of thousands of people are going to be annoying. They're also going to be fantastic. So you will have fantastic people that you enjoy playing with, and you will have annoying people that annoy the crap out of you. You must remember that this is a real-time game and it is online. So please make sure that you be cool. Effectively, that is the ABC number 1. Be cool. This game can be very enjoyable if you are a cool person and you enjoy other people. But you must remember that you will be attacked. Effectively, I've said this many times before, this is a farming game. This is basically a game about gathering resources, and a lot of people would call this storage upgrade simulator. Simulator 2020. Basically, a lot of it comes down to upgrading your storage depots to get stronger and stronger and stronger. However, there are obviously elements of war in this game. So without a doubt, in your first week or two of playing, maybe within your first day or two of playing, you will be attacked. You will lose everything. You will maybe be zeroed and teleported across the world. Remember, if you are zeroed, that doesn't mean you're out of the game. You can always rebuild, etc., etc. However, just understand that it will happen. Don't get too angry about it. Don't get too annoyed about it. Just remember that you will be attacked. There are elements of war in this game. Number 2, you must join an alliance. I see lots of players who go, oh no, I just want to stick by myself. It is pointless. You will waste time. You will never be able to grow as fast as anybody within an alliance. Within an alliance, there are far more benefits that outweigh being by a single player. So you must join an alliance. Absolutely useless if you do not join and not engage with an alliance. Otherwise, do not play a massively multiplayer online game. It's a waste of time to play something online with millions of people if you're not going to engage with those people. If you just want to play something offline, play Age of Empires. Very good game. You do not have to pay. This game is not pay to win. However, it is very heavily leaning towards that way, in that there are people within this game, there are players within this game who spend enormous amounts of money. There are figures going around that absolutely make me want to cry. But there are people who spend enormous amounts of money. However, there are a massive group of people who do not spend so much money or any money, and they still continue to grow and have fun. So if you want to be the top player out of all 600 states or whatever there is now, that's going to cost you a fortune. If you just want to play and have some fun and learn a new game and enjoy yourself and meet people and grow and learn and be good, then you do not have to pay. I would say, as a codicil to that everybody should pay $1 in order to change their avatar, because you also get a hero. So if you've got $1, I would spend $1. But I don't really want to encourage spending, but if you've got $1, spend $1. One thing that I wanted to say, these things, so the game kind of, in the tutorial, it sets up that, the way your base is laid out is important. Now, when it comes to kind of growing and some buildings and charcoal management and stuff, concepts that we've talked about in other videos, and you can get through to those once you kind of learn a bit about the game. But these things, the roads and the walls, are not necessarily things that matter. The walls themselves do nothing. They are not defensive. They do not add anything. They are purely there for aesthetics. Okay, I get enormous amounts of people saying, okay, so I put all the walls and I took away all the roads and gates and nobody can get into my castle anymore, but they keep on raiding me. That's because these things mean nothing. When you're attacked, the army that's attacking you does not choose the gate, does not walk up the little road and attack you at your castle here. None of that happens. Okay, so the walls and the roads mean absolutely nothing. In the future, as you get bigger, the roads will be more effective if you design them in certain ways, and that is all about charcoal management. So whether or not buildings are attached to roads means whether or not they will consume charcoal. But again, you should watch other videos for that. But just at the start, one of the ABCs you need to understand, and I get this question so many times, you'd be surprised, is that these things here, these walls, this stupid wall, I can take this away, it makes no difference. Oh, I can't take it away. Take it away. Remove wall. Done. Means absolutely zero. Yeah, it will not affect anything whatsoever if you remove all of these walls. And I will eventually be removing all the walls in all of my castles because I don't like them and they get in the way. Okay, so remember that. And number 5 thing that you should do, one thing you should understand about this game is that you should join the community. Okay, there are Discord channels out there. There's an official Discord channel. There are massive groups on WhatsApp. There are groups on, I think there's 3 or 4 Discords that I'm part of. There are other YouTubers doing lots of good stuff. There are live streams. I do a live stream at least twice a week. I know some of the other YouTubers do live streams as well. There are Reddit forums, etc., etc. There are Facebook groups. This is how you're going to learn, is by talking to other people, reading, what other people are writing, asking questions of other older players. And I would say the community in general is pretty good. So I think it's really important that you do that because you're going to be able to grow faster, and I think you're going to have a more enjoyable time. So these are just some simple concepts I wanted to kind of cap off at the start, the ABC of new things. Just remember, guys, you're going to be attacked. It is a kind of elements of a war game. Don't stress too much about it. Please take part in the community, join an alliance, make sure you are being engaged, and you're going to enjoy the game so much more. Make sure you don't spend all the money in the world, and because you don't need to spend all the money in the world. But if you are going to spend, do what you do. It's your money. I don't care. But do realize that you don't have to spend in order to have a good time. And do remember, this is a game. Yeah, and it should bring you happiness and excitement, and waste your time on boring days, etc., etc. It's not the be-all and end-all of life. It is just a game, so make sure you have fun with it. Anyway, that's my kind of introductory video. Rise of Empires. I think I've done one of these before. I might have done one of these before. If you are new to the channel, this is the first thing you're seeing of me, there are like 300 videos, I think, on this game, so feel free to check them out. Some of them are a little bit outdated, but we are slowly updating some of the different concepts that have changed over time. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I am 99% good at answering nearly every single comment that comes in, or at least reading every single comment. And I will hopefully see you soon. Make sure you eat some cheese today. It's a lovely sunny day here. And have a good one. See ya. Bye.